Hello, my name is Val, and I've been posting many no-nonsense videos, nitty-gritty videos, meat and potatoes videos about languages. What do I mean by that? I noticed that there are either much too silly videos, and there is an Italian guy which is the embodiment of this silly nonsense. I wouldn't call him language bullshit video, but it's funny, okay, and he gets away with murder because what he says is plainly wrong. And there are the much technical videos of the so-called polyglots that show off their knowledge of 8, 9 languages. Okay, common people don't learn 8, 9 languages, for Christ's sake. Now I'm somewhere in the middle. This is common sense. Okay, as you see, I speak slowly. There are two reasons why I speak slowly. First reason, that I haven't prepared my videos. I admit I haven't prepared them. But they're more spontaneous like this. The second thing, that they are not specifically conceived uh, for native speakers. They are not geared towards native speakers. Many of the people who know about this channel and watch it are Italians. So speaking slowly helps them understand. That uh, gives me an angle. Why? Because the rate of the speech is one of the factors determining the level of the language you are exposed to. The more you progress in the learning of the language, the more you should be exposed to a natural speech. That means that if you're advanced learners of English, this video is not good for you, at least concerning the speed. Maybe the content can be interesting, but the speed is much too slow. Okay, I still have this rate of speech because I have to think, and I don't want to make any mistakes. When you speak fast, even if you're a native speaker of the language, you're bound to make some little mistakes. They are common in spoken language. In colloquial language, you start a sentence. Sometimes it's not a grammar mistake. We interrupt a sentence, we start another one. So if we really write down, it sounds like wrong, but we don't even notice because this is the way we speak normally. Uh, but okay, having said that, um, the the purpose of this video is speaking about levels. Um, okay, everybody has a different is on a different level. Maybe our level is an average. I mean, we can have a higher level of comprehension that's common and a lower level of speaking. This is natural thing. Usually, you understand more than what you can say. If it's the opposite, there's something wrong. You're not supposed to be able to speak more than you understand. That means your approach to the language is written, you've memorized structures, and you haven't been exposed to natural speech, to the audio part of the language. Okay, so you should know your level. Speaking about the material and what you should be exposed to should be a little bit more difficult than your actual level. Um, I've been practicing sport for many years and I started again. Actually, I found some similarities with sport and music. One thing they have in common is something you have to do every bloody single given day. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing, you have to work around your level and try to push the envelope or to raise the bar. I mean, to do something more difficult that you have been doing before. So knowing your level is the level where you're comfortable. The level you're comfortable where you understand almost anything. Let's say 95%, I don't know, 90% of what you hear is familiar to you. Once you're comfortable with this level, if you want to improve, you shouldn't uh, be exposed always to that level, because you attain a plateau, a level. Once you're on that level, you don't move on. You do not uh, progress. You don't make a headway. So that's also with sport. If you every day you do the same workout and you don't change it, and you don't try to put on, let's say, more weights, uh, weights. You don't If you don't add more weights, many, you don't get bigger. So, speaking about languages, you should find a level that is a little bit higher than yours. So, when you find something you don't understand 30%, good. There you're learning. There you're learning, and you should work on that. Listen and listen all over again. You don't understand a word, listen several times, make an effort. It's important to make an effort. If you don't make an effort, you're not learning. So no pain, no gain. Make an effort, and then if you have something, for example, a video, don't watch subtitles. Don't add them if you can. And then when you've done everything, when you've oh god when you've done everything, you've done your best to understand, okay, then you add subtitles. See, okay, why I didn't understand this, I didn't know the word, or the way the person pronounced it was so not clearly, they didn't articulate the sound, I didn't understand. Okay, this is a very common thing in English. People do not articulate well. They don't speak as I do. Okay, they speak in a more careless way, and sometimes they drop sounds. They don't articulate sounds very well. They speak more like this. So this is the level you should be able to understand, because people actually 99 of the time speak like this in common speech, and this is the rate that advanced learners should be able to follow. So when you understand this, hear several times, just the word, the sentence you were not able to understand, but if you had read it, you would have understood it. Okay, that's very common in English. Very, very common. Okay, so work around your understanding level, not not much too difficult. Otherwise, it goes over your head. It means it's too complicated for you, and you're not learning. If I want to train, I want to run, I wouldn't run with people that are professional athletes. No, it would be useless. I would, if I want to, as I said, push the envelope or raise the bar, um, I would run with somebody who is a little bit faster than I am. And trying to follow him makes me run a little bit over, a little bit more than my present level. Okay? So, this is something you should do, and you should like it. Because when you do something um, and you improve yourself and you put your best foot forward and you achieve something, then you have a virtuous circle. You are motivated to do more and you're proud of yourself because you've done something difficult. And learning a language, believe you me, is something very, very difficult. Can be compared to learning a musical instrument. It takes years, years, and years. Okay? Another thing, sometimes, divide your time in real study, real focused study, and something more, let's say, lighter, as like watching a video, a documentary. I was thinking in French or in Greek. A documentary about things you like. You can find every kind of documentary here on YouTube, and it's very you can even improve your knowledge about things, and at the same time you learn English. Actually, the language of the commentaries is not the language you would use in daily life, but but you're always exposed to English anyway. But you have to do the rest of the remainder of the work, and I will be posting many other videos. So the idea now is to find something right for you. Okay, something that you can follow easily. Okay, so if you understand 90% of that, it's good for you. If you understand less, okay, that's good for improvement. Okay, so sometimes take it easy, watch something you understand everything, and sometimes change. Always vary is the foundation for improvement. That goes for languages, that goes for music, that goes for sport. Okay, vary. When you're comfortable on a certain level, try to be less comfortable. Try to find something a little bit more difficult. Not much to a little bit. Okay, and then after some months this will be easy for you. You attain the so-called plateau. uh, Push the envelope and find something more difficult. You will always find something more difficult because the English language is a very rich language. Mainly English has a huge vocabulary. However much many people think, mainly here in Italy, English is a very rich language. Grammar isn't easy. They think it is easy because you have many forms, patterns to memorize, but the usage, when to use, how to use, is quite difficult. And so, as I said before, choose your target English. You can hear two different forms of English, but at the end of the day, you have to decide on one. Or my case is an exception because I live in Italy, and I lived in England, and I lived in America. So my English is quite neither fish nor fowl, but that's my case. In your case, decide to learn British English or American English and be consistent. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching.